How to get Super Saiyan legs like Son Goku. First off, we're starting off with heavy barbell squats. You want it to be heavy enough to where you really have to push yourself to get yourself up from the squat, but you also want it to be light enough so that you could go for multiple reps. I usually, for quite heavy things, don't recommend going for more than about 10 reps max, but that could just be a me thing. Also, another bit of advice, if you find your lower back kind of is like the limiting factor of your squats, you can always get yourself a belt, and to be honest, I recommend at least a little bit of core training so that you can learn to control and tighten your core. Now we're moving on to leg presses. Similar to with squats, is that you want it to be really heavy, but you also want it to be not too heavy to the point where you can't get out of good rep range. And I usually go again for 8 to 10 for my heavier lifts. I wouldn't worry too much about overextending. I've seen a lot of people say, oh, it's really bad, but to be honest, it doesn't really do anything. You're more likely to have the weight come crashing down on you as it's coming down than if you're overextending your legs. Also, one thing I like to do is I don't usually grab it by the handles at the side, I usually grab it by the seat underneath. If you noticed, I kept the footage rolling because we're moving on to calf presses on the leg press. I usually go for at least 10 to 20 reps with this because you can just keep spamming them, to be honest. In this case, the load was quite heavy, so 10 was enough. I recommend putting the balls of your feet all the way at the bottom and letting it stretch all the way down. Next, we're moving on to leg curls. I usually do 8 to 12 again, and again, usual 3 sets. Personally, I either make sure to lean forward and hug the pad or like push my weight against it so I can get more force out of my hamstrings. Usually on my last set, I spam partials until failure, but this was my first set that I recorded. Sometimes I like to mix it up and do it unilaterally with lighter weight. Last up on our list, we've got Romanian deadlifts. The further down you stretch, the more effective it will be. It's great for hitting your hamstrings, your glutes, your lower back, and it's just a great compound in general. Again, usually 8 to 12 for 3 sets. One thing I would say that I'd say for all deadlift variations, try not to ego lift too much as you can injure yourself. Trust me, I've done it. Just be careful, yeah? So that's just about everything covered for this workout. If you liked it, please like and follow for more, and suggest any of your favourite characters in the comments, and I might end up making a video on that character. Thank you for watching, we'll see you later.